the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. This taken in at the 8-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
11. Here we go. 18.
Stroud begins with a pass. Swing this one out to White. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike. But what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Third down and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 19 Texans. Right, Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. First down for Houston.
First down, Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Stroud will get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down and 10
In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Pat the 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he dives forward at the end in an effort to pick up an extra yard or two.
That's a gain of 4.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Right there. Come on, come on.
Ward now on third down. That's hot inside. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Titans first down.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8, Dragon 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's in! Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Stroud. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick 6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
We are through one. 14-3 is the score. We're back in Music City after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Joshua Williams there to bring him down. Throwing on second down, Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but The window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
The Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud. He'll find his running back, White. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Texans,
Dell, the motion man. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Stroud. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? Hey, we on Mars. South.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2J.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Texans 10.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Crack all 80. Go.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Ready? Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Ready?
A gain of 9.
Once again, it's Achane. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Tennessee. So they take it the distance. The running back carrying it. Greg, looks like a little EA college football type play, but we see more and more of it in the NFL every day.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to the play is the threat of the quarterback pulling it and keeping it himself. You see the defender on the end of the line. That's his read. He gets caught flat-footed. Next thing you know, the running back has it through the crease, and he's gone.
And this one Sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Oh, hey. It's out. Stop. Another stop. Right, Tony.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2.
All right.
Higgins sent in motion. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down for Houston. From the gun, here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right.
Now, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll have a 1st down and definitely in field goal range now. Down at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stroud going to set up the throw. On the quick slant, caught by Tank Dell. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal.
Throwing is Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans are back within 4. It's 21-17. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half, and the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On first down, Ward. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther Hawk 70, Mustang 19.
the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On play action, it's Ward. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play fake now. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Henry To'o in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will score. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown Titans. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. To throw here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Texans.
Stroud. He completes it to Hutchinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Complete to Nico Collins. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
Second down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
The Texans, first down.
To throw, it's Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and goal. the 4-yard line.
They'll send a man in motion left. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Out to his right, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Tank Dell on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Knocking in. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Javon A-Chan. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down. A gain of 13 yards.
On the zone read again to Marks. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Look hot. South.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's taken in by Marks. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
7-yard gain.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll set up the screen to White. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Texans 32.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Cougar 19.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's got another one. Come on, H.A. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Tries at the point, up and good. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 32.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Where's the hot? Where's the hot?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
36 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36
Gain
yards.
of 36 yards. And the Texans first down.
11. Why Tony? Buggy.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
19 tech. 18.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey, we go more. Look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
18. What's that? Why Tony? Buggy.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be caught, but they say out. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Stroud to throw. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10.
19 Texas. How? What's that? Hey, we go more. 18.
Now, Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. on the quick slant. It's caught by Tank. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's Stroud. That ball caught. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Cougar 18, Rattler, East Warrior 70.
Out of the gun, Ward. Comeback route, and he's got it. Still going. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Titans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Stroud. Swing this one out to White. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Higgins sent in motion. Now a little pop pass. And he will score again. Texans. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set! 19 Charger, 19 Charger!
On first down, it's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Got it, ready?
They face second down and 7.
79 Broncos, 2. Dragon 60, 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Cowboy 80.
Third and long. Here's Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a fourth down. The punt team comes on, and here's Tommy Townsend to kick it as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. Third and 1. Throwing is Stroud. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. He completes it to Hutchinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
First down, Texans.
11. Hey, uno. Hey, south. 19 Texans. Hey.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
29-yard line.
Here comes second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Hey, run. Hey, Uno more. Let the hot.
To throw is Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
And inches.
Buddy. Why Tony?
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 7.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to force overtime. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Hold the ready.
This is first and 10.
60 by 10.
H.A. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends.
Come on.
Now, first down throw for Ward. A short one there to Bellinger. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
A run out of the gun with H.A. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
3 yards. And the Titans.
19
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. Moving outside the pocket, they go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another.
Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down, Ward. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he'll take this one in. Jim DeCat, touchdown Tennessee. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
Texans 49.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Texans first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Set to go now on first and 10.
Another Texans first down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Escaping to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing on second down. Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And he's in. Take Dell. Touchdown, Houston.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down one. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught. The risk pays off. They come back to win it by one here in overtime. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory.